just deserves his century, just like his captain on the other side. Did it in no time, and George will also do it at over a strike rate of 100.
So one ball remaining in the over, just 4 from it. Very good stuff here from Jason Rolls. Switch it, hammer away. He premeditated that one and just tears away to the boundary for 4. Another one has been done, 197 without loss after 20.
Was tight, Jason Rolls. Thing is, seems like he didn't even premeditate it. He played it as the ball was about to be released. Got it right on the money. Such quick feet, quick hands, quick judgment. The ball is running in all corners of Willowmore Park, courtesy of the captain. 197 runs after 23.
I think credit must be given here to Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He struggled in the first game, got out fairly cheaply, a massive wicket for the South Africans, but he's just built on that momentum. Swatted away. Down to third man. Sony picks up for the single. I think the reason for the muted response is it seems so effortless and therefore ends up being almost inevitable that Suryavanshi will find his way to a milestone.
A lot of people think of him as just a player who hits sixes. There was nothing else. Taking full advantage of the opportunity here.
Smashed, flat, battered, and one bounce into the boundary for 4. He just stood on his tippy toes and, well, smashed it away, really. There's not much else to describe it. Look at this one in Pendulo. Short, and I thought he'd played a lot more of a flat-batted stroke, but he's just thrown everything plus the kitchen sink at that one.
Power. There was nothing else to it. Real difficult to do that. The ball was coming full pace on from JJ Basson. He has extra bounce, so the ball is going to be very difficult to time.
Hooked away. It'll sail over the rope. My word. It really just doesn't seem like the South Africans know how to deal with this. Another massive stroke. And another question that the South Africans have no answer for.
Really strong hit from Vaibhav. Climbed on top of that. Flies all the way for 6. He's not messing around. He's already gotten his milestone. Nothing else matters.
Again, copy and paste. This one, 2 sails, and it goes even further. Back-to-back sixes, and an expensive over thus far as Suryavanshi gets to 120.
It's really brutal. A little bit short. He did so well in the previous over using his short balls, changing it up. It's going to be 8 overs. At least 7 overs you're going to want from your opening bowlers. Basson is on his 5th. He's going for over 10.
Smoked down the ground. There will be protection in Bulbulia there. That's the man in picture who has to answer the questions. After 24 overs, it's 218 without loss.
Over 440 runs may be scored if they continue at this rate. Actually, 450. Doesn't matter how the ball comes, they find a way to get it to the boundary. That shot from Vaibhav, an elite example. Those ones were very much on the body. Got the punishment that they deserve. First one lands on the roof. Then JJ Basson says, maybe it's going to work differently. No, it doesn't, because the very next ball, it flies right over, sails through the covers. Jason Rolls has to work hard to mitigate most of this run scoring, but he too is finding it difficult, having gone for 16 in his first two.
Lot of conversations around the field placements. Straight and worked onto the onside. Do you reckon that Suryavanshi was just based?
Hold back, let's attack. Let's hold back, let's attack. Jason Rolls constructing this over really well.
A reverse switch hit? Well, the switch hit comes, and again, it's the exact same result. South Africa under 19 not putting anybody there in the point region. And Suryavanshi says, well, if you're going to bowl that delivery, it's going to go and find its way to the boundary.
Again, he goes for the switch shot. This time a little bit fuller from Jason Rolls. Ably dealt with from Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
This one is a stand and swipe. But there is protection down there at the deep. It was a shot of catch, but no real concern. It's just the one.
Seem very relaxed. Why wouldn't you? The big swing from Vaibhav? It's a good enough length from Dandosoni. Just on that good length, if you pull it back a little bit, that's where it is. But the issue is just that it's a difficult area to bowl at over and over again, which is why the story is the way it is. But Dandosoni, normally later on in the innings, he becomes a very, very threatening bowler.
Gets inside this one. It's in the air. There's a man coming around. And yes, the catch is taken. Jubilation for the South Africans. A long, hard graft finally comes to an end. A magical innings. 127 runs from 73 deliveries. Well battered, young man. Very well done.
Excellent innings from Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Only 14 years old, turning 15 in March, but you would swear that is a touch above everybody else. These shots he's been having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And for the first time, he just does not get it right. Dandosoni becomes a threat in the second part of his spell, and he shows. Couple of dot balls, gets the breakthrough. Good catch from Adnan Lakhaddin. Had to run to his left. And breaks the 200.